The 2025 is here, and I bet that you would like to start creating content as anybody else. But you feel a lot of anxiety, you feel stressed, and you don't know where to start. So today I will be the person that will give you the quickest and easiest tutorial that you would need. And there are some methods that I found that work perfectly for me, because 100 days ago I was a complete beginner like you. To prove you that I learned how to create content, this is the challenge that I set myself 100 days ago. 100 days ago, I promised myself to start creating content, to start recording myself every single day on camera, and there are a lot of things that I learned, and there are also a lot of mistakes that I made. Like this video so more people like you could learn and improve. You can join us, top link in the description, and I hope that by the end of this video, you will know exactly what you need to do. Let's go. So, with content creation, it seems like you don't know where to start. You don't know what you want to create about. There are just millions of things that you don't know, and there are too much information online. Maybe you have watched some tutorials on YouTube, or maybe you see other people creating on social media, on Instagram or TikTok, and you just don't know where to start. So, my name is Paul, and I want to help you switch that procrastination, anxiety into something meaningful and hobbies such as content creation. 100 days ago, before starting my challenge to create at least one video every single day for the next 100 days, I was really scared and afraid of what if my family sees me, or what if my friends sees me, or what if nobody is going to watch me and I don't succeed. Well, all these questions are very realistic and it's okay to feel that. So the first step out of 4-step method that I did was just picking a complete blank sheet of paper and writing 30 things about me. Now, don't get scared from the number, because this activity is actually pretty easy and it can help you remove the stress and anxiety from not knowing what you want to create about. So here's how I wrote my 30 things. What you want to write about yourself is the things that you enjoy doing, the things that you are good at or have some skill at, the activities that other people know you by, and something that you would like to learn. For example, I really like cars and tuning, or I like crypto and finances. Maybe it's something not even connected, something like arts, content creation, filming, or others know me by sport and calisthenics. So you have not to limit yourself and think that, oh, I can't do this, I don't want to do this, it's boring. No, you have to write every single thing about yourself to get at least 30 things out on the paper. You will think later. Now you have to just write out things without stopping. So for example, what I'm skilled at and what I'm good at is I am good at playing piano and composing my own music, because I finished music school and I have some skill. Then, as I said, other people know me by sports, calisthenics and journaling, and the thing that I would like to learn is content creation. So I just write as much things as I can to get at least 30 things out on the paper, and most of them are not connected to each other. But this thing is very important. Get familiar with what you like and what could you create content about. So this is the first step, to get at least 30 things out on the paper that are not completely related to each other, but there are some skills, some hobbies, some interests, and maybe something that you would like to learn. Now, the second step is pretty obvious, and that is to pick your camera, to pick the phone that you have, to use the tools that you have, and start making videos. But of course, as someone that is pretty introverted and I didn't like public speaking at first, it was really hard to start recording and putting myself out there. So, the next step that I did was to record myself in silence and just for myself. Before starting these all challenges and actively putting myself into social media, what I did was, for 10 days straight in a row, I was recording myself with no scripts, with no preparation, and with no fear for uploading. Because every day I would just come into my room, just pick the cheapest selfie stick that I had in my room, I placed it in a jar, put my phone there, and started recording. And holy shit, how horrible and funny my videos turned out to be. It was very cringe to watch myself, but I stayed consistent no matter what I think about those videos, just to set myself a small foundation and preparation for further content creation. So you might ask, like, what should I record about? I believe that you and I are not perfect, and we have been scrolling a lot on social media, on YouTube, and I believe that there are certain topics that you would like to talk or you think that you could enjoy talking about. That was the same with me. Before starting content creation, I used to watch a lot of self-improvement gurus, a lot of self-improvement content. The best thing that I did was to talk about some self-improvement habits, some self-improvement things that I learned on the internet, and personally I wasn't doing even most of them. But the thing was to just start recording, to just talk in front of the camera for 5, for 10, for 15 minutes and get that skill and a little bit of comfort in front of speaking to a camera. Now we have 2 steps already clear. The first one was to make a 30 things list that we would like to create about. And the second step is to start recording in silence for yourself. Just for yourself, no uploading, no nothing. Just get that foundation of consistently for at least 10 days. Let's say that you prove to yourself that you can do this, you made the first 2 steps, and now you ask, what now? This is where things get interesting and you have to step out of your comfort zone. As you saw me 100 years ago, I made this huge calendar and I made a promise to myself. Can I create at least 1 video per day for the next 100 days? This seemed like something really hard and I did not believe at first that I can make this. But there is one good concept behind it and I will explain why this works. If you don't set a challenge for yourself, you are thinking about the views, about the followers that you get. You watch your every single video and you are thinking why this doesn't work. But what happens if you give a challenge to yourself to just create? Well, you focus only on the creation. And this is what I did. Every single day, the first thing that I was focused on was how can I put at least 1 content piece per day. I wasn't thinking about the views that I will get. I wasn't thinking about the thumbnail, about the music. All I was thinking about was to put at least 1 video every single day. No matter the school, no matter the homeworks, I had to make it somehow. And this is where challenge is really great. When you start, it's easy to feel all the anxiety, all the stress, all the fear of starting. And if you start focusing on the views, on the support, on other people at first, you won't succeed and you won't be consistent because you will be too distracted and you will think that you cannot make this. So here's our third step. Now, you don't have to particularly worry about what you create about, because even though after I recorded myself privately for 10 days in a row, after I started my challenge, I still didn't know what I want to create about. And it's totally okay. It's okay to not know what you want to create for or what you want to create about. The main thing is to stay consistent and to create whatever you want. Your goal is to create as much as you can, get to know what you want to do. Action alleviates anxiety, and if you are always thinking action, well, one day or another day you will figure it out. Thinking, planning, writing, and doing anything else does not help you to move forward and explore what you like. So we made all these steps, we started the challenge, and you are consistently recording yourself on social media. Now, what you should do next? If I'm being honest, I can say that creating videos every single day is really hard. And the content creation thing is 10 times harder than it looks like before creating or seeing all these people on social media do that. So I was pretty hard on myself and I stayed disciplined and I created content every single day. That means spending more than 2 hours every single day making pieces of content without seeing more than 200 views. Pretty sad, right? This is the thing with any work that you pick. The growth that you expect is like this. The more videos you will make, the better you will get and the more views you will get. But actually the growth looks like this. You make, you make a lot of videos and nothing happens. You get the same amount of views. But then you make 1 video and everything changes completely. And that was with me. On my day 85 of this 100-day challenge, I made this 1 YouTube video without thinking anything. And what happened? Now this video has over 30k views, I gained a lot of subscribers, and now I'm more than ready to create amazing content and help people around the world. This 4th step of our today's method is to believe in yourself and not stop until you finish your challenge. You don't care about the views, you don't care about the followers, your main goal is to finish the challenge. You stay consistent, you learn the skills, and everything great will happen afterwards. If you think that at least one thing was helpful for you today, well, make sure to like this video so more people like you could improve, learn, and if you want, you can join our community where I'll help you personally, top link in the description. Start making changes and I'll see you soon.